Hey, Shalom, brothers and sisters. All praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Dash. Hey, it's your brother Elder Bishop Python coming back at you with another video. So I'm doing this video because I was looking for some liver support. In particular, I was looking for what you see on the screen there called TUDCA. And TUDCA is it's an excellent product to use for liver support, gallbladder, kidney, and since I was on a search for a spirit, said, you know what, do a quick video, because the spirit's been on me a little bit lately to do health videos. And when it comes around the time getting closer to Passover and spring, like instinctively my body just has me, I don't know, going to want to go into detox mode, and I start getting the feeling back to work out. You know, I go through these phases where I don't feel like working out, and I might do that through the summer, not through the summer, through the winter time. You know, it's just phases, and then it comes back to me. You know, same thing with detoxing, and it's usually about this period, right? And springtime, right after Passover, it's a great time to do your, you know, people have something they call New Year's resolution, where they kind of renew themselves for the beginning of the year, which we know that the beginning of the year is really in the springtime. And so if there's any type of resolution or rejuvenation you want to do, you want to do it during the springtime. You know, like right after the Passover is a good time. You had the feast of unleavened bread, which is a kind of a fast in itself, you know, and then you can carry that into a, you know, that could be the start of a detox, if you will. All right, so I just want to shine some light on TUDCA. I'm not going to say much about it, but as I was speaking, it made me think of something called circadian rhythm. I spelled rhythm wrong, but that's alright. Circadian rhythm. What is that? Circadian rhythms are the natural physical, mental, and behavioral changes that occur in the body every 24 hours. They are sometimes called the body's clock. And this is something that is built into all of us, a circadian rhythm. And what I believe, this is my personal belief, is that I believe our bodies are supposed to rise and rest with the sun. So I believe when the sun rises is when your body is naturally supposed to wake up, and I believe that when the sun sets is when your body is naturally supposed to taper down. So I think by sunset you're supposed to have your last meal, and you're supposed to be pretty much done for the day, you know, and the lights are out, you know, meaning when the sun goes down. And the circadian rhythm is also flows with the seasons. So birds, animals, insects, they have a circadian rhythm. So this is how I know when spring is really hitting. So I don't count on the weatherman, because they're always wrong anyway. I don't count on the news. I look, when I start seeing insects and ants doing their thing and all that, then I know we're really about to see summer season. You know, we're really about to see some summer temperatures and spring temperatures, because that's going along with the circadian rhythm. Now, pursuant to Gateway to Daniel 7 and 7:25, is it? Verse 25. And I'm going to read an NLT. Wait, no. That's a good verse, but it's not 25 I want. Maybe the NLT doesn't say it. Let me start at 18. Alright, no, let me look in the King James. But I'm curious what it says in NLT. So let me find the King James. And the verse I'm looking for says, change times. No, that's not it. Change. I know it's in Daniel 7. Hold on. Think, change. 7. Yeah, it was 725. So in the King James, the KJV, it says, and he shall speak great words against the Most High. And he is talking about the rulers of this kingdom. He shall speak great words against the Most High, and shall wear out the saints of the Most High, the Israelites. You know, you so-called Negroes, you so-called Puerto Ricans, you so-called North Seminole tribes, North American Seminole tribes. Those of you they would call minorities. You are the saints of the Most High. And think to change times and laws, and they shall be given into his hand until a time and the dividing in time. So the they that should be given into his hand, meaning his time to rule. Because during this devil's time to rule, he has changed the times, he has changed the laws. You know, the calendar is off, the months are off, the time is off, daylight saving times. All that does is it throws off your circadian rhythm. It throws it off. Also, these electronics, you know, electronics with the 5G waves and radio signals and the waves emitting from your smartwatches and from your computers, from your laptops, from your cell phones. The telephone, the power lines were constantly drowned in radiation. So what it does is it throws your circadian rhythm off. This is why the planet is out of whack. The concrete, which is unnatural, that we walk on, asphalt, you know, tarmac, all of that, fake grass, the fake food, it throws your body off. This is why people are in a state of chaos. Their minds are in a state of chaos. Also, the clothes that we wear. It's scientifically proven. It's in the scriptures, but we know that science, all science means is knowledge. And when these scientists do their science experiments, all it does is proves what's already written in the scriptures. There's a reason why the Most High gave laws that we should wear 100% linen, 100% of fabrics. Now, do you know why the priests wore 100% linen? Do you know that it's scientifically proven that if you wear 100% linen, it will heal your body and heal your mind? Because those cloths have healing properties. They emit their own waves, but healing waves. Esau's waves emit the effects of it are danger, cancer, and ill effects. So if you see people in the know or people that have a lot of money, they'll wear a lot of linen, you know, and other natural fabrics, 100%. Even 100% cotton has healing properties. So this is why it's written in the scriptures. But my point in bringing this out is it throws off your circadian rhythm. Okay? So, because of your body's circadian rhythm, when springtime comes, what? You change your activities, you know? A lot of people start working out, they start being more active, you know? So-called love is in the air and all that. That's why they use the Easter bunny or the bunny as a sign of fertility, because that's when they come out, you know? But it's really based around the circadian rhythm, all right? So, getting back to the actual TUDCA. So this, my man, he's on YouTube, and his name is Dr. Eric Berg, and I'm pretty sure Apostle Tahar watches him, and I just lost him. Let me see if I can if I can find his channel. Yeah, there he goes. He's good to watch, man. And you can look up TUDCA, and that's the video here. Okay, the benefits of something called TUDCA. Okay, so Again, this is for not only for liver problems, but it's very good for liver. Now, if you don't know, liver is the only organ in the body that can regenerate itself. Okay, because the liver does a lot of work. Now, if you look at functions of the liver performs many functions, including producing bile, regulating blood sugar, and filtering harmful substances from the blood. So the liver is your body's filtering system, the liver and the kidney. Okay. Now, what does bile do? Bile produces in the liver, which helps break down fats and remove waste from the body during digestion. Nutrient absorption. The liver absorbs nutrients from food and converts them into energy. And people that are insulin resistant, have blood sugar issues, diabetes, they have issues with their liver, because the liver is the one is what's responsible for converting the sugar into energy. The liver produces glucose when blood sugar levels are low. Okay, and the liver converts excess glucose into glycogen, which can be converted back into glucose when needed. So if you didn't, another tidbit is that basically everything you eat turns into sugar. Your body, your brain feeds on sugar. This is why the sugar goes into the bloodstream. You get something called a sugar high. And the reason for that is because your body, through the liver, converts basically everything you eat, ultimately converts it into sugar or glucose. And if you're eating too much, it stores that glucose. As we read right here, it turns glucose into glycogen, which can be converted back into glucose when needed. And guess where it's stored for further use? It's stored right in the belly. Okay? This is why they say the quickest way to lose fat is you exercise when you're fasted, because your body's going to look for energy. Well, where's it going to look first? If there's no food in your system, it's going to go to its reserves, which is the fat. Okay? And this is why intermittent fasting works so well. Intermittent fasting paired with exercise is excellent. Walking fasted in the morning, excellent. It's also responsible for drug and toxin removal. So all this garbage that we breathe, that we drink, that we eat, the liver is responsible for removing them. All right? Even blood clotting after injuries. So when you have an injury and you start bleeding, the blood stops. The body produces blood clots so that the blood can coagulate and stop, and then it forms into a scab. The liver is responsible for that. Also, infection resistance. The liver produces immune factors and removes bacteria from the blood. Okay? And then the liver produces hormones that regulate sexual desire and function. This is why people that are obese and they have issues with their liver or with diabetes, they lose their libido. Okay? So the liver is very important. And the liver is usually the first organ to get hit up, because it's all these things it does. It's very important. That's why the Most High made it so that the liver is regenerative, because in this kingdom, if we didn't have a liver that's regenerative, we'd all be done. We'd all be in a spirit world. We wouldn't last too long, because all the crap that that Esau puts in our food and in our air, in our water. So the Most High created the immune system is no joke. And Esau to this day is still trying to figure out how to bypass the immune system. All these different darts that they put out, any sicknesses, they're all aimed at, they have to lower the immune system first. This is why the dart has the AIDS components inside of it, because it needs to break down the immune system first. AIDS is what? Acquired immune deficiency. Acquired meaning what? It had to be given to you. Acquired. Had to be given to you. And then what does it do? It makes your immune system deficient. which can be cured, because to reverse it from being deficient, you make it efficient. The way you do that is you replenish it with with nourishing and herbs that'll bring your immune system back to full force. You understand? But anyway, let's go into this TUDCA, right? So here it is, TUDCA. Let me get rid of this tab. Get rid of this clutter here, TUDCA. And I can get rid of that. Okay, so I'm not going to go too deep into this. TUDCA stands for tauroursodeoxycholic acid. And it has a protective effect on the liver, primarily by reducing liver damage. Now, one of the main herb you'll hear about is milk thistle. You'll hear NAC, which those are great, but from in my opinion, from the research, TUDCA is a SHIT. You know, it has a protective effect on the liver, primarily by reducing liver damage caused by inflammation, oxidative stress, and bile acid toxicity, potentially improving liver function in conditions like cholestasis, liver cirrhosis, and non-alcoholic fatty liver disease. Okay, that's all I'll read, because I know it gets boring once I start going too deep. And these are all the effects. Reduces liver inflammation, protects against cell death, improves bile flow, alleviates liver fibrosis, potential benefits. Okay. So the mechanism of action, TUDCA primarily works by interacting with the endoplasmic reticulum, ER stress response, helping cells maintain proper protein folding and function. While research is ongoing, TUDCA is currently considered a potential treatment option for conditions like primary biliary cholangitis, liver cirrhosis, and certain forms of hepatitis. Okay? And I'm not going to read these, I'm just going to read the summary. All patients completed a study. The effects of TUDCA on liver serum enzymes was evident after 1 month and reached a maximum effect after 3 months. There has been a lot of research on this and has done the wonders. Let me wait for this to do its thing. See if we get it to load up. If not, we'll go to the next one. This one's taking a little bit too long. Let's see what happens here. Accept. Okay, right here. The effect of TUDCA on liver serum enzymes was evident after 1 month and reached a maximum effect after 3 months, when TUDCA had significantly lowered AST and GGT compared with baseline values, which is a very, very good thing. Now let's see if they give a... Okay, so let's read down. Usually they give like a little conclusion, so you don't have to read the whole shit. These studies have shown that TUDCA drastically lowers serum liver enzymes that are markers of liver inflammation. TUDCA effects on cholestasis are strong. All right. Another one. In our study, serum and hepatic cholesterol levels were significantly decreased after TUDCA treatment, and fat liver infiltration was significantly improved. What is TUDCA? All right. This is bodybio.com. TUDCA lowered 100% of the participants' lower enzymes. As a bonus, supplementing with this bile acid was very well tolerated among the study participants, meaning their bodies did not reject it. It was very well tolerated. Trust me, brothers, sisters, a lot of issues you may have with your body may actually be a issue with your liver. How many of y'all had done a liver cleanse? Exactly. If you look at the liver compared to the other organs, the liver is huge. And if it's huge and you've never done a cleanse, that means it's probably saturated with garbage. So it's a great idea to do a liver cleanse. TUDCA has a plethora of potential health effects, from lessening inflammation to enhancing immunity. It is known to help digestion and bowel movements and protect the liver against toxins. I mean, do we have to go on anymore? Do we? Let me see what other organs and tissues. Let's see. Look at it. Reduces gallstone formation. TUDCA significantly decreases renal tubular injury. Renal means it deals with the liver. Look at it. TUDCA reduces absorption of cholesterol in the small intestines, therefore reducing the body's intake of dietary cholesterol and lowering the body's cholesterol content. Look at this, man. So this says some people have side effects like diarrhea or indigestion when using TUDCA. You know, people may have different effects to it, but usually when you experience these type of side effects is usually because you're using too much. Effects on the brain. It inhibited ER stress and improved neurological outcomes. That's right, I forgot. TUDCA is also good for the brain. Furthermore, we uncovered convincing evidence that indicating that TUDCA can attenuate early brain injury by activating the AKT pathway. I mean, TUDCA is dope. Thyroid. Good for the thyroid as well. I don't know about thyroid. It is known to help digestion and bowel movements. I mean, so yeah, brothers and sisters. So you can look more into this, you know. So Lord's will, this was edifying, and I'm going to say all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakadash, Shalom. And you can get this on Amazon. I just did a quick search on Amazon. There's a bunch of companies that sell this. Me, I like to go to, there's a company called Bulk Supplements, and there's powdercity.com, bulksupplements.com and powdercity.com. They sell powder in bulk, and that's usually where I go to buy you know, certain things in bulk. It comes out to be cheaper than Amazon. The only thing on Amazon is they put them in capsules. Some of these things taste disgusting and is better tolerated in the capsule. But if you don't care about that, you know, if you want to just raw dog it, you can just buy the bulk powder and you scoop it and you down it, you know. But a lot of them do taste nasty. So anyway, with that, I'm going to say Shalom. All praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakudash. Lord's will, this was edifying and help some of you brothers and sisters out there. Shalom.